Tim was our fifth son. When he was born, and they told us he had Down syndrome, I had no idea what it was. He looked just like all our other children, but they kept telling me there was something wrong with him, and I couldn't see it. I couldn't figure it out. I couldn't find it. And I know...
To me, he was just another beautiful boy, and he did have beautiful blue eyes, and he was just number 5.
Well, if I remember correctly, your initial reaction was they had, since they said Down syndrome, he had feathers. I remember you telling that story. You thought that perhaps he had down on him. He was the best baby. He was as sweet and good, never cried. We used to argue over who you got to get up and take care of him because he was such a pleasure to be with. He likes people. He likes people. He likes to be liked. He loves music. He loves dancing. He loves parties. He loves weddings. And people love having him at their wedding because everybody dances because Tim's dancing.
Tim has always had an expressed interest in working in the food service business. He has mentioned that he wants to work at one or more of the local restaurants.
With SIFA, for me to know that SIFA is there and they have a job coach for him, that job coach is with Tim daily. Being a protective mother, it's kind of scary to put your son or daughter with special needs in an environment where they can be vulnerable. But because SIFA is there and the job coach is there, I can do what I need to do throughout my day that Tim is there. It brings a great deal of comfort.
I love that Tim has this job. And actually the day he had his interview and got the job, I got a text message from him that simply said, I got winking lizard, and immediately called him. The pride and pure simple joy in his voice for accomplishing a job was awesome, and it's everything that we wanted for him.
Tim is more than just what we would call a dishwasher. Tim does everything. He helps us set up our bar sometimes. He helps us set up the dining room. And most of all, he adds a positive energy to everyone that works here. He's just a funny kid and just full of life. You know, we're a busy restaurant environment, and someone like Tim comes in, he's full of life, and he brings the staff up with his positive energy.
Last Thursday when I picked him up from work, he got in the car and he was just sitting so tall, and his chest was up, and he said, "Mom, I did the dishes, I worked behind the bar, I cut the fruit, I bus," and he burst into tears. He was so proud.
I heard the experience. I heard him say for a number of weeks that he wants to work behind the bar. And I don't know if it was Darlene from SIFA or Dominic from Winking Lizard, but they heard him. And he got that opportunity, and it has given him pride, has given him a sense of accomplishment. Our community has been welcoming, our schools have been welcoming, our neighborhood has been welcoming. Everybody knows Tim.
People say how lucky Tim is to have us, but as far as I'm concerned,
we're very lucky to have him.